All right, this wild card weekend is going to wrap up with an NFC showdown, the likes of which, man, it's just fantastic to see. So we've got the Bears going up against the Eagles. Last year's Super Bowl champs running a hot streak, just barely squeaking into the playoffs, going up against a very, very tough and stout Bears team. Man, that's going to be great. The Eagles are a different team the past few weeks. Nick Foles coming in has lit a fire under that squad, and they're playing really well. It was playoff atmosphere for them as of 3 weeks ago. If they didn't just embarrass the Rams and then rattle off 2 more wins against, well, one quality opponent, they wouldn't have a chance. Foles steps in for an injured Wentz in dire situation for the season, puts the team on his shoulders, and gets them to the playoffs. He was something like 4 or 5 offensive snaps away from making a $1 million bonus, but then he got held out with bruised ribs. Right there, is where the Bears have him. So, the Bears' defense is just nasty. They're going to make anybody look bad. So, the fact that they're going up against an Eagles squad that hasn't consistently done it this year, and Foles is dinged up, I would expect Mac to be seeing blood. That guy is going to go after Nick Foles all game. Pin him to the turf as many times as they possibly can. That's the strategy to win here. In spite of having a fantastic first-round quarterback and other talent on this team, somehow backup Nick Foles is the linchpin to this offense. The guy just works better with that offense, I guess. They got some real questions to bat around in that front office in the offseason, especially if Foles can pull this one out. But yeah, him having bruised ribs, you're just going to need 2 or 3 quality shots on him to really take him down a peg in this game. If you can take the deep threat away from Foles, that offense isn't strong enough to grind it out against this defense. So hit him hard, hit him in the chest as often as you can. If you can take out those deep throws by hurting Foles enough physically early in the game, this one's going to be a laugher. So the Eagles need to get out in front as quickly as they possibly can if they want to stand a chance in this game. But I don't think the Eagles' defense matches up well against the Bears' offense. A lot of people are saying that the one weakness of this Eagles team is the deep secondary. And, I don't know if the Bears really have the talent to go after them. I challenge that. So, you can beat them. You don't necessarily need to beat them vertically. You can beat them with matchups. Now, the kind of offense that Matt Nagy runs and the kind of personality he has on that team is enough, really, to shift people around and get somebody like, a Taylor Gabriel matched up against a safety, or a Tarek Cohen matched up against a safety or linebacker. And as soon as you have a matchup like that, you can take advantage of it. It doesn't matter how deep down the field it is. And they've got an aggressive play caller, a quarterback that seems to be figuring things out at the right time, a great running game, and enough receiving talent to take advantage of that secondary that is relatively weak for Philadelphia. So combine that with a lights-out, all-world defense. As much as I love what Philly's done with the end of their season, they just don't have enough firepower to do it against the Bears. The Bears seem to be a team of destiny for me this offseason. Well, this season, offseason. They're strong in all areas, and they're going to be tough to beat for anybody, and they're just going to be too much for Philadelphia in this one. Sorry again, Eagles fans. Comment below if you'd like to see Foles with your team moving forward instead of Wentz, considering what's going on this end of this season.